Good morning and welcome to Holtonsfixit101, and today we are going to be talking about this. This is a circular saw blade sharpener. So welcome back, and this is like I said in the intro, before the intro I said this is a circular saw blade sharpener. It's a bit of a beast, to be honest with you, and it weighs an absolute ton. Now I'll go over some of the quick overlook over the features. We'll get a bit of a close-up and I'll show you how we get to set it all up, and you can see it in use of a couple of cuts. But once you've got it all set up, absolutely perfect, you can set it up no problem. But as you can see, there's the spinning blade on here, the front here, the normal just on off switch just there. There's a couple of levers here to adjust all the different things so you get the right angles for your blade that you want to use. You get some of these little arbors, and we'll get a close-up of these. So you'll be able to put different size blades and everything else on there. This will actually go down to a very small tiny blade, or you can go all the way up to something that's really massive. I'm talking somewhere in the region of about a 400 millimeter diameter blade, perhaps even more than that. I have never got anything. I haven't got anything in my shop here that's any more bigger than a 300 mil blade anyway, so I would never ever put anything on there. But apparently, from what I've read in different reviews, other reviews and everything else, that you can put a bigger blade on here. And, you know, some people have said that they put anything up to nearly a 600 blade, but I've never seen them put it on there, so I can't verify that. But it's got an induction motor behind here, and it is very quiet in use. So you don't have it. It's no brush motors or anything like that. It is very quiet. But we'll get you in, and we'll get you to give you a close up, and show you some of the features on this, and we'll set one of the blades up so you can actually see it actually in use. Right, just have a quick look at some of the features that this thing has. Obviously at the back here you can see the induction motor. I don't have any specs on this induction motor. I wouldn't have thought it'd be very big, because it's only running this blade here, and it's not really a blade. There's like a grinding disc, and this is very fine diamond coated on there. Well, it has to be to cut into solid carbide on your blade. But this slides backwards and forwards, as you can see here, and the blade actually goes on here. Now here's one of the arbors that you can see here, and this goes actually inside your blade, so it allows it is a little bit of play there, but it allows you to turn this around like you would be putting onto an arbor of a circular saw, or in your table saw, or anything like that. But that comes off of there like that, as you can see. That nut comes off of there, and it's got a slight dome shape in there, as you can see. And that screws then down on there. Now there is different sizes of these things as well, and there is a lot of different sizes of them. Let me just go and get a couple. Hang on 1 second and I will show you. There's several different sizes of these things, so you'll be able to do, so no matter what size blade that you have, you can screw these down on there, and you'll be able to use them to you know, if you've got a 30 mil bore arbor, or 25 mil, or whatever you've got. I'm not sure what size that is, I never measured it, and they don't actually say anything on there. But these are screwed down onto there like that, so you can actually put the blade on the top of here like that, and then you put your dome on top of there and screw your nut down onto there like that. Right, now it has actually got a pin indentated thing here, but I've never used it, to be honest with you. I dare say that you do have to use it, but you wind this forward here, because this actually mechanism here, that goes backwards, so you better take out but this actually goes forward by releasing these here and then going onto so you bring that forward until that touches there. And I will actually get you a closer look of that particular thing just there, so we better set the blade up and we better cut one and everything else all on camera for you. Right, here we are. Right, now I brought it forward, but we have to slide this in like that, but we don't want this touching right down in the gullet of the there. So what we do is we bring it back by using the lever that's on the back to pull this back, right? And now we are somewhere in the region of getting there. Right, now we've got to do is bring that forward until we see the carbide is just touching over there. Now we are at completely the wrong angle, so what I do is there's a lever underneath here, and we undo that lever and we bring this round. Now you can see that we are kind of in the right angle, and what we do is we look down inside in there and we look to see whether we are at the angle that we want. We are at the angle that we want, so I'll lock that off underneath there. Now we recheck and we're good. Right, so now what we do is we go in a little bit further with the screw on the back, so we got the carbide is just inside there, as you can see there. Look, it's just inside. Right, then we lock off the lever that's on the side. Okay, so now what we can do is we can bring that back, spin it round like that, bring it in, grind, bring it round, take it in, grind, take it out, take it in, grind, right, like that, and we can go in and grind like that. Okay, obviously I ain't got it switched on at the moment, so what we'll do is we'll switch it on and we'll give you a quick demonstration of it being ground. So here we go, and I've set the measurements on the back here for the actual grinding wheel. That is actually set to 0, and that gives you perpendicular to the blade. Now you can actually change this blade at the back here to actually give you different angles and everything else, but I'll go into that when we zoomed out a little bit, and we'll be able to see what's going on. Now I'll switch on. We got the blade back out the way, and as you can hear the machine, that's actually switched on now. As you can see, it's not that loud at all. Even the grinding process is probably a little louder, but it's not that loud compared to other thing. Right, well, let's go take that in, and we go like that, and that's that one done. We go back in again, and we take that one back out. We take it back round, back up, right, and I'll stop the process. Okay, we done those three there. So what I'll do is I'll take this off quickly here. I'll take this off, unscrew that, and then you can see on camera I've done those three there. and you can see, if I can get it on camera for you, here we go, you can see it on camera. There's those ones that I done there, that they've come out pretty well, you know, pretty well good, and that's the ones that I done, and that now is pretty well sharp. And it only took just a couple of seconds with that sharpener just to do those three. And you know, and when you've done all of them, you can go around and do the tops, which has to be at that's where the angle of the machine will come in. So I'll zoom back out so you can have a look. Right, on the top here, as you can see, we have some graduation marks on the top. You can just about see them on the camera there. There's graduation marks on there. Now there is a lever on the back here, as you can see, there it is here. Right, we undo that lever, we hold onto the motor underneath here, hold onto there, right, and it allows this then to tilt. Right, when you're doing just a flat blade like that, then you just keep it at 0. But I've actually done a couple of blades. Alternately, I've done them at 2 degrees on every other cutting edge, and then I've done 2 degrees on every other cutting edge to that. So it actually made the blade sort of cut, instead of having going straight through, it was actually going slicing it rather than cutting it, and or ripping it rather. But I'll set that back to 0 again, and that's what that allows that to do. But that's also gives you on the top, everyone knows that when they're looking at a blade, these tops of the blades just here, you can turn this thing, well, you can't see it there at the moment, but you can turn the bit that you actually set your blade onto, you turn that right round to over here sort of thing, and then you'll be able to do the tops of the blades, so it gives you the angles to do the top angles of that blade as well. So there we are, there's the saw sharpener. Now, it's cold. Bearing in mind, this is not a cheap saw sharpener. It's not a cheap machine, and it absolutely weighs a ton. So please bear in mind that when you get this machine, that it will be a fair bit of lifting involved, even for the courier that has to take it to your house or to your place of work or wherever. Please bear in mind that it's very, very heavy, and it comes in a box like this. There you go, a box like that, and I mean it is seriously hard and heavy. So there we go, saw sharpener. Now if you like this video, please usually go onto the usual social media channels and everything else and connect with me on those. I do have an email address that's on my channel website, so anyone will contact with me about this machine, then please feel free. The usual subscribe, use that bell icon, like the video, all that sort of stuff. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.